We're going to start off the demonstration by addressing 3.1.1, person and address management.
All right, for the first scenario, we're going to put in a zip +4 9-digit zip code. And when we tab through, it's going to auto-populate. For the second scenario, we're going to put in a city, as well as a state. It pulls up a list of possible zip codes. We choose one, and it auto-populates. And for the last scenario, we're going to put in a street address, as well as a city and a state. And it auto-populates the zip code and county.
In this section, we'd like to cover 3.1.5 communications management. We're actually going to be covering items 14, 15, and 16. In item 14, we're going to start by creating a brand new case to show the communications that we use for task management. Now, task management happens to be one of the strongest facilities of our system, and there are many, many ways to achieve it. But we're going to show you this one example as a start here, and we believe it conforms to what you're asking for. So, Jeff, go ahead and create that case. Maybe you can explain what they're looking at here.
All right, so here's a new case that we created based on the user. These are auto-generated reminders that get created when the case is created brand new. These reminders, you can control the due dates based on number of days out. So you can see these due dates are all preset. You can also set who they get routed to and they assign to here. And you can assign subjects and descriptions to them. These are predefined reminders. If you want to remove these at this point, you can. And you also have the ability to add new reminders on the fly here if you want to create a new reminder. So here's a new reminder. And then when we go ahead and save the case, those reminders get committed.
Now, when you say committed, Jeff, what actually happens?
Well, so when you save the case, it commits all of those reminders into the system. Anybody who is assigned to those, they get notified in their browser, also via email, as well as on their homepage.
Okay, so why don't you just click on one of those now so we can see the content that was actually sent to the person. Okay, so there's a fair amount of information here. Due dates, assigned to, subjects. I believe it goes beyond some of the things that are on the list here. So this is the information that would then have been provided to the individual that's assigned the task. And now this task is living as its own entity right now. So it really is up to the person to complete this, and that would then update everything else accordingly. So now you say you got reminded when you signed into the system. Can you show that part, Jeff?
Yeah, on my homepage here, this is configurable based on what shows up on this page, but this is my homepage here, and you can see here are the two reminders that just got auto-generated in my reminders queue here.
Okay, now there were several reminders that got created, not just for you, there was others also. So where would I go to see that information if I was a manager or something?
Yeah, we can go to the open reminders view. So again, if I want to look at just mine, these were the two that were just generated. But I can, at this point, I can look at anything that was assigned to Brian or Wendy or anybody in the system.
All right, what about searching now if I was looking for something specific?
We can use our easy search. So if I hit this button up here, the easy search, it brings up a form. In here, I can search on particular topic. So I know letter was in that. We can search on dates. So in this case, I'm just going to put in a range. And if I wanted to, I could also search on who it's assigned to. And you can see on this form, there's a lot of different things that we can search on in here. So if I hit search from there, it pulls up that one reminder that meets that criteria.
Okay. I think that explains the all of the items there, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Thank you. Okay, in this segment of the demonstration, we're going to be covering workflow operations that are under 3.1.10. We're going to start by creating a case and then showing these various components.
All right, so the first thing we're going to do is create a new casework. We will associate a constituent. We're going to associate 2 different agencies. And we're going to associate a key player to this casework. We have the ability, the due date is auto-assigned to 30 days out. That's based on user preference. I'm going to override that date. In this case, I'm going to choose 45 days out and hit OK. I can also override it to whatever I want from there. I'm going to scroll down. We can see the reminder lists that we've shown previously in other demos. And below that, we have our notes field. This is an unlimited text notes field. I'm just going to add a new note. And when I save this case, it's going to commit the reminders, and it's going to commit this note to the case. And we can see on the note that was committed, it has a date timestamp as well as my name. And if I window over to my email, we can see that it just sent an email to me for that reminder. And there's the reminder that was generated.